going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget, this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And Bitcoin and cryptos are pulling back right as the stock market opens. It's like clockwork. And as we can see when we look at yields, yields are rising. Now we had the hedge fund 3 Arrow Capital move 60 million Ethereum to FTX crypto exchange. Now, guys, we know cryptos and stocks are going to be headed lower. Like I advised you. The Fed is going to be raising rates June and July, and then also next month they're going to start rolling off this balance sheet. There is still more pain to come. You're looking at about 20 to 30% in the stock market and even more in cryptos. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, we have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC, and then, of course, we have the Fed. And we have Biden is going to be meeting with the Fed. Now, the Fed did over $2 trillion in the actual repo. Make sure you're pulling the repo. Now, like I stated, the Fed is going to be raising rates June and July, plus rolling off this balance sheet. So we're not going to get any type of relief until probably the middle of July. And remember, the Fed is like 6 months ahead of the actual market. But the middle of July going towards the end, and then of course, guys, August, we get the relief, and then September. We know the main event is definitely coming towards the end of the year. They're not going to pull the rug until we get a big distraction. We know they have to build this 4th industrial revolution, where they want the robots, algorithms, and drones to take over the economy, and the sheep to go inside the metaverse. Do not fall for this distraction this time. Educate your friends and family. It is so important. But we know the Fed caused all this inflation and supply issues. They printed 20% of all money in existence in 1 year. And you heard that correct. And we are seeing the effects from it. But remember, the NWO causes the problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. And we clearly know what the solution is. blockchain, cryptos, robots, algorithms, and drones. And also, guys, don't forget about Grayscale. Grayscale dropped down to about 24.6 billion. Make sure you're paying attention to the allocations. And then also, we have Scaramucci says institutions are ready to pounce on the spot Bitcoin ETF. But guys, if we have no regulation, it doesn't matter. We know there's plenty of Bitcoin ETFs, spot Bitcoin ETFs out there. We know Canada has a couple of them. In order to bring in those trillions of dollars in pensions and 401ks, you have to have some financial protection. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Moneygram will allow transfers in USDC with the Stellar wallet. And we know Ripple ended the partnership with Moneygram. And guys, we know that USDC is the chosen private stablecoin. And that means that Stellar has been chosen to be the leader in cross-border payments. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have the city of Shenzhen airdrops 30 million of free digital yuan to stimulate the consumer spending. And guys, what did David R3 tell us? If you want to boost the economy, airdrop that free money. They have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. That programmable money, and we're definitely seeing how they're going to do it. We definitely see the blueprint. Now we have Shiba Inu founder leaves the project. And the same way we see in the legacy market, these CEOs leaving these publicly traded companies, riding off in the sunset with all the money. And in this crypto bear market, we're going to see a lot of consolidation and a lot of pain. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And over the weekend, we had Luna 2.0 get a little nice pump. And I told you it was a trader's dream. And lastly, we have Singapore has launched Project Guardian, a blockchain-based digital asset trial that will use tokenization. Now, who's part of the pilot? That's right, some of the biggest banks. JP Morgan, DBS Bank, and MarketNode. Involves the creation of permission liquidity pool and tokenized bonds and deposits. So guys, we're seeing the legacy market just get tokenized. And the crypto teacher told you a long time ago, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher Stock Channel, Crypto Teacher Stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, get their own stocks, the C-word, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York. From COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.